A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. As the 2024 presidential election approaches, the complexities of the United States electoral system are once again at the forefront of public discussion. With ballots cast and votes counted, the nation prepares for the dual counting system that defines its elections, the popular vote and the Electoral College. This unique process not only determines who will occupy the Oval Office, but also reflects the intricate balance of representation that the Founding Fathers sought to achieve. The popular vote represents the direct choice of the electorate, with each ballot contributing to the overall tally. However, the real power lies in the Electoral College, a group of 538 electors who ultimately decide the presidency. To secure victory, a candidate must garner a majority of 270 electoral votes, a task that requires a strategic understanding of state populations and voting patterns. The Electoral College is designed to reflect the representation of each state in Congress, with electors allocated based on the number of senators and representatives a state has. California, as the most populous state, boasts the highest number of electors at 54, while states like Wyoming have only 3. This system means that candidates often focus their campaigns on populous states like California, Texas, and New York, while also paying close attention to swing states, those where voter preference is not firmly established. These swing states, including Arizona, Georgia, and Pennsylvania, can tip the balance of the election, making them prime targets for candidates seeking to secure the necessary electoral votes. In most states, the winner of the popular vote receives all of that state's electoral votes, a practice known as winner-take-all. However, Maine and Nebraska employ a proportional representation system, awarding electors based on both statewide and congressional district results. This nuanced approach can lead to a more equitable distribution of electoral votes, but it also adds to the complexity of the electoral process. Historically, the Electoral College has produced outcomes where the popular vote winner did not become president. This has occurred 4 times in American history, with notable examples including the elections of 2000 and 2016. In both instances, the candidates, George W. Bush and Donald Trump, lost the popular vote but emerged victorious in the Electoral College. This phenomenon raises questions about the efficacy and fairness of the Electoral College system, prompting ongoing debates about its relevance in modern democracy. The Electoral College's structure was established during the Constitutional Convention of 1787 as a compromise between those advocating for a direct popular vote and those preferring congressional selection of the president. The intent was to create a system that would prevent larger states from overshadowing smaller ones, ensuring that all voices were heard in the electoral process. As Election Day nears, millions of Americans are participating in early voting and mail-in ballots, further complicating the traditional voting landscape. With over 50 million voters casting their ballots before the official day, the anticipation builds as the nation awaits the results. Once the votes are tallied, the electors will meet in their respective states on December 17th to cast their votes for president and vice president, which will then be certified by Congress on January 6th. The president-elect will be inaugurated on January 20th, concluding a lengthy electoral process. Despite the Electoral College's historical significance, many activist groups are advocating for its abolition, citing a 2023 Pew Research Center study indicating that 63% of U.S. adults prefer a direct popular vote for president. Proponents of reform argue that the system undermines the principle of one person, one vote, and fails to reflect the will of the people accurately. Rochelle Chung, a spokesperson for the group making every vote count, emphasizes the need for a more straightforward voting process that aligns with democratic ideals. As the 2024 election approaches, the conversation surrounding the Electoral College continues to evolve. With a nation divided on various issues, understanding the electoral process is crucial for voters. The complexities of the Electoral College not only impact the outcome of the election, but also shape the political landscape for years to come. As voters prepare to make their voices heard, the question remains: will the system continue to reflect the will of the people, or is it time for a change? The answer may lie in the hands of the electorate as they navigate the intricacies of the American voting system and participate in a pivotal moment in history. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.